Nope. What you're seeing is not the king, LeBron in his prime, neither is it a tribute to the legendary Kobe. This is Victor Wembanyama, Spurs' 20-year-old sensation who is taking over the world of basketball with every single slam of the ball. Hello and welcome to Jam Junction, your one-stop channel for everything basketball. Today, we'll be looking at Victor Wembanyama's next-level skills and the top 10 plays from this rising star. So grab a chair and get comfortable because it is about to get wild. Of course, Wemby, as he is fondly called, needs absolutely no introduction, as any NBA fan out there is already familiar with the new generation unicorn, the boy who can do almost everything on the court. The scouts describe this youngster as an offensively skilled center with brilliant dribbling and ball control. But then, watching this gem play, you just have to wonder, what can he not do? From his ridiculous spins and dazzling change of pace to his power dunks and jaw-dropping long shots, the Spurs' giant center is already proving to be a nightmare for even the most formidable opponents. Oh, and we can't even begin to talk about his show-stopping blocks that have always gotten the fans out of their seats. Perhaps it has something to do with his extraordinary height because at 7 feet 4, he is the joint tallest active NBA player. I mean, at 20, the young man is already shutting down the opposition for fun with over 250 career blocks in the bag. Well, we can go on and on about the exploits of this rising star, and it still wouldn't do him enough justice. So, get ready to have your mind blown to shreds as we take a quick peek through Victor Wembanyama's top 10 craziest plays. Ready? Then let's get this party started. Number 10, off the glass dunk versus Milwaukee Bucks. Kicking off our list is this incredibly stunning off the glass dunk by Wembanyama. You see, if there is one thing we know about this youngster, it's that he relishes the opportunity to shine against the big boys. So, when he came up against Giannis's Milwaukee Bucks, we already knew to expect a show. But even at that, nobody saw this move coming. See, after receiving the ball just outside the arc with Giannis guarding him, he pulled off a clever little shimmy to brush the veteran aside. And how about this for a slam dunk? After saying "see you later" to the 2-time MVP, he throws the ball against the glass, leaps up and slams it straight down the basket. It was a move straight out of the Jordan playbook, and it sure made the entire stadium go wild. But that's just like a starter to this progeny's outstanding magic. Number 9, reverse slam dunk versus Houston Rockets. Now, one of the best things about having a teammate like Wembanyama is that you can just give him the ball anytime and rest assured that he's going to make good use of it. And here's a perfect example. Spurs on the break, with Trey Jones against 4 backpedaling Rockets players and only Victor for support? But that's all you need, isn't it? Well, Trey does the best thing he can here. Just put the ball up and count on Wembanyama to take care of the rest, and boy did he do just that. Ball in the air, 3 defenders around him, but you know, and he knows, and they know that they aren't getting close to that one, so what does he do? He just lifts off, grabs the ball midair, and pulls off the most insane reverse dunk. Super incredible. You certainly do not need anyone telling you how difficult a skill that is. You have to get your jump, your timing, and your target right in midair. See, things like this, you can't teach it. You either have it or you don't, and he's just gone ahead and pulled it off like it's nothing. Take that, Rockets! Number 8, superb patient transition dunk versus Golden State Warriors. It's insane that at 20, Wemby already has a reputation of not just scoring points, but also designing them with smiley emojis. It's like whenever he scores, it just has to be a highlight, and that's exactly what he does here again. First of all, it's his superb block on Klay Thompson that sparks the transition. And then, once he's free on goal, here's what he does. He slows down play, waits for the defenders to arrive, dummies the first one, and just casually dunks in the second. It's just unerring. And scary too, because at this point, it's as if he's toying with these players and they can't do anything about it. I mean, the confidence, the composure, the hint of arrogance. It's almost like a pro playing amateur mod, and these folks do not even have the faintest idea on how to stop him. Superb. Number 7, jaw-dropping step-back three-pointer versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, it's true that we see three-pointers from Wembanyama every other match day, but what makes this one special is the amount of pressure he had to maneuver. Picture this, it was the dying seconds of the fourth quarter of the game, and he had the ever-so-energetic Karl Anthony guarding him. However, in a quick stroke of sublime improvisation, the star stepped backward, leaped and took the shot. Plus, with abilities like this, you bet there could only be one outcome. Straight down the basket. Number 6, cheeky layoff versus the Chicago Bulls. We can talk about Victor's dazzling dribbles all day long, but one aspect of his game that doesn't get talked about enough is his passing. And you bet that man can pass too. Now, just take a look at this. He marches through 1, 2, 3, 4 Bulls defenders, takes off as if he's going for a dunk, and just drops off the ball behind his lead for teammate Jeremy Sohan to have a free slam at the basket. This is just incredible all-around play from the big man. The athleticism, the quick hands, the awareness to know where his teammate is, and the unselfishness to just lay the ball off. Tell you what, he's done everything right, and he's just served that one on a platter for Sohan. Just like, there you go man, dinner is served. Absolutely incredible. By the way, you can get in on the action too by telling us your favorite Wembanyama moment in the comments below. And don't forget to smash on that subscribe icon for more entertainment comps and videos about your favs. Number 5, the flying shot stopper versus Ja Morant. Sure, there is no going through all of Wemby's block catalogs, but then, this one particularly stands out because it was an insane shutout against the OG Ja Morant. Worse is that Ja was just making his return after a prolonged layoff, and right at the start of the game, Wembanyama pulled this block against the 2-times NBA All-Star as a welcome back package. See, Ja already pulled a neat twist and turn to get past the 7'4" youngster, but just as he rose to throw the ball in the basket, Wemby recovered with an incredible block against the glass to make the crowd go wild. It was like saying, "Nice to meet you, Ja, but I'm gonna be taking over from here." Insane stuff. Number 4, smooth criminal versus the Denver Nuggets. Now this is obviously not a single play, but it would be criminal to not mention Wemby's dominating display against Caldwell Pope and the Denver Nuggets. I mean, every OG basketball fan knows that Caldwell is one of the best passers out there, but not in this game. He wasn't, and that's because Wembanyama wasn't having any of that sleek flick. The youngster recorded a whopping 6 steals in the game to set a season record for steals in a single game. He was literally everywhere to frustrate the Nuggets and Caldwell, who he made to look like an amateur all evening. Number 3, nifty little poster dunk versus Oklahoma City Thunders. No doubt, the OKTs have always had a hard time containing this 20-year-old whenever he faces them, and their fans will forever remember Wemby's little poster dunk against them. Oh, and it wasn't so much for the dunk itself, but the move that preceded it. Here, standing on the left side of the arc, he receives an okay pass. But then, one swift, round-the-back move saw him leave his man for dead before sidestepping the second defender to finish it off with a sleek poster dunk. There's just no stopping this young man when he's in the mood, is there? Well, definitely not, and the Oklahoma City Thunders learned about this the hard way. Number 2, double block versus Houston Rockets. At this point, we can safely say 3 things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Wembanyama getting a big block. At 7'4", he's already establishing himself as one of the best defenders in the division. But here, he just takes it to the next level. Now, just look at that for a block. Jabari Smith tried to play smart on a counter, but Wemby sure wasn't having any of that. He just takes off and knocks it right out of the hoop in a commanding fashion. Impressive, but that's not even the clincher. You see here, the ball falls back to Smith and he straight up goes for the rebound, but guess who's there again? Wembanyama. He just goes up with a big left hand as if to say, "Not today, Smith, not today." Just look at that. First, a big right hand to deny the first attempt, then a towering left hand to put paid to the attack. I mean, this guy has got to be a cheat code at this point, don't you think? And if you ever need proof to confirm that he's an alien as LeBron had called him, then there it's right there. Number 1, insane transition play versus Boston Celtics. If there is ever a game where Wemby's giant height was most apparent, then it's this one here, and right at this very moment. Oh, and it's also arguably his craziest play so far because it absolutely broke the internet. Just look at this. On the transition, Wembanyama gets the ball with only one defender for company, and he pulls off one of the most arrogant moves ever. He just holds the ball up above his head as if to say, "Come get it if you can," before lifting off and gently tossing the ball into the basket. He's just like a bully in a courtyard the way he teases opponents with a ball, and it's just so electrifying to watch. Heck, and it gets even more scary because at 20, this young man is still just getting started, but he's already making waves across the entire basketball world. No doubt, Wembanyama has come to stay, and we'll definitely be seeing more incredible plays from this rising star for years to come. And there you have it, folks. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exciting videos about your favorite superstars now.